Howdy do, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. We just got done romancing Celeste entirely, actually. So now we're gonna go to the dining hall because we're hungry, even though there's the nighttime rule. I just wanted to get something to eat. And now I'm about to get roped into something like this? Actually, no. I guess I'm already roped in. Ah, great.
Listen to me.
Hey, Makoto, perfect timing. What's going on?
Hey, damn it.
I have a favor to ask. A favor? I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey, damn it.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. Witness to what?
What?
This guy's been talking crap about me since day one, calling me a coward and crap like that.
You're corrupt.
You are a coward. That's why you turn to violence to solve your problems.
You!
That's why you can't do what society asks of you, why you walk around dressed like that.
Huh?
The heck you say? You don't know crap.
You hear me?
You already lost yourself, but you're such a coward you won't even realize it. Oh, man.
Damn you.
So what, you're saying you're not a coward? You think you're tougher than me?
Count on it.
I know I am.
You wanna fight?
Okay, then let's throw down. Prove what you got. Prove you got what I don't got.
You hear me?
I accept your challenge.
What?
So that's what's happening, Makoto. You gotta be our witness. You're gonna throw down? You're not gonna, like, start punching each other, are you?
Hey.
There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dome, right? My throat is gone from the last chapter, sorry. There's a bathhouse on the first floor of the dome, right? With the sauna inside?
I see.
I see. A simple endurance contest, is it?
Got it.
We're going to see who can stand the sauna the longest, am I right?
Piece of shit.
God dang straight. Oh, I can't do the Mondo voice. Oh, man. Are you guys really gonna are you really gonna go through with this?
Stop fucking around.
Heck yeah.
You!
He'll be done in a matter of minutes anyways. People like him are, without exception, all talk.
You wanna throw down?
Bring it on. Heck, let's make things interesting. Wouldn't want to win without a challenge, right? Interesting?
You son of
Yeah,
a bitch.
we're gonna battle with all of our clothes on.
Ridiculous.
That's idiotic. Suicidal.
You wanna fight?
What, you afraid? You're going to regret this.
Stop fucking around.
Shut up and let's do this.
Hey.
Hi.
Mondo.
Dang. Taka is ripped.
What, asshole? You can take
He has the towel on the hair.
Go ahead. I won't judge. And you can shut the fuck up and mind your own business. I mean, look at you. Your face is all red. What are you, one of those goddamn hot spring monkeys?
It just so happens I was born with a red face.
You don't have to act all big, man.
Act, you say? I'm still plenty good to go. I'm so good, I could eat a steaming hot bowl of soup right now.
That's probably a bad idea. Are they okay? I tried to push my concern aside. A few minutes passed, then a few dozen minutes, then an hour.
Don't you think it's about time you gave up?
What about you? You can't even hardly talk. Dumbass.
Say whatever you want. I'm still totally good to go. In fact, I'm starting to feel kind of cold.
Oh, that's probably not good.
That's probably not good.
It's probably not good. Hey, guys, I know you both want to prove how big you are, but don't you think you've done enough?
Shut up!
I just can't win. Dong, bing, bong. 6 a.m. Ah, the announcement, huh?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
All right. Hey, did you hear that? It's nighttime. How about we call it a tie? They just they really want you to see swole, ripped Taka. They want you to understand how just ripped this person is, huh?
You win. or you lose. That's the only thing that matters.
Taka could put like a watermelon on his stomach, do a crunch, and turn that into watermelon slices. They want you to understand. You could cut fresh onions on him. Alright.
Listen
Just
to you,
show it over and over.
son of a bitch. Then bring it on. I'll push you right up to the gates of hell.
The gates of hell? That's not a good place to push someone. This isn't good, guys. Yeah, you hear him? Better crawl on back to your room. I'll let you know how it went in the morning. Then you can start spreading my legend. Come tomorrow morning, you'll fall down in front of me. Down on your knees. I'll show you where to do it. Big talk from someone whose face is about to explode. Right back at you. Okay, well, good night then. Yeah, we're out then. Alright, we witnessed enough. Really hope those two don't overdo it. But I'm sure to the death? Oh, surely they won't go that far. You never know in this kind of a game. The concern stayed with me as I slowly succumbed to sleep. Do-do, 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 Monokuma Theater. If fate does exist, does that mean your future is decided the moment you're born? If all your yesterdays pile up to create your tomorrow, is your future as final as your past? I just don't know.
That's why I'm still alive, because I don't know. That's why I desperately cling to life.
Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
Is
Time
it?
to rise and shine!
I feel like 7 a.m. is just like late nighttime though.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Morning, huh? I hope Mondo and Taka survived. Well, let's go find out. Worried about the two of them, I hurried to the dining hall more quickly than usual, and when I entered, they were dead. Nope. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about, bro? What the?
Yo,
Hey, Makoto. Thank you so much for acting as our witness yesterday. Are they friends now? They've been like this all morning. They were all buddy-buddy as soon as they walked in. It feels gross.
what?
Feels gross? Heck no. Feels great, more like. This almost feels like sexual harassment somehow. Forget her, bro. A girl like her just doesn't get our manly bond.
You hear me?
Friendship between men is stronger than blood. A woman could never understand.
Ain't that right?
What you just said, bro, that was cool as heck. I should get a tattoo of it.
Without a doubt.
No, bro, you mustn't. Your body's a temple given to you by your loving parents. So, who won the contest?
Piece of shit!
Who cares?
Got it!
Yeah, don't ask stupid questions. What matters is that we both took part in it together. That's completely different from what you were saying last night.
I see.
Friendship between men seems very simplistic. Nothing like what I'm used to with girls. Yeah, for real. And throughout breakfast that morning, the room was dominated by Mondo and Taka's overpowering brotherhood. All in all, it was pretty unfortunate experience. So, what should I do today? Ding dong! Who could that be? I'm gonna come visit. When I open the door, as if someone forced their way in. Oh. Hello, Toko. Toko? What's the matter?
What's your
Why are you
problem?
surprised? Am I really that annoying? Well, I already know that I'm annoying. I came here knowing that, so that makes it okay. No, you're not annoying. I just wondered what was going on. I have a favor to ask. I want you to go somewhere with me. And where do you want to go? Well, the library. What are you looking for, a book or something? Why don't you just ask Byakuya? He spends all his time in the library anyways. Did I say something wrong? You're not a blabbermouth, right? This has to be a secret. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about, but if you want me to be quiet, I'll be quiet. Then let's go to the library. Okay, I got it. To the library. Jeez, why so pushy? Quiet. Be quiet when you go in. Don't let him see you. She actually was starting to get annoying, but I did what she said and gently crept into the library. That's not gently. Unsurprisingly, Byakuya was there, by himself, absorbed in a book.
He's here. He's really here. Okay, Makoto, go talk to him. What? Stop being so loud. Just hurry up and go talk to him.
You go talk to him if you want to so bad.
I can't. I don't want to interrupt him.
Yeah, you do. That's kind of crazy. What are you doing over there? I told you, go talk to him. According to this letter, Hope's Peak Academy has stopped functioning as a school. And what's more, it didn't even happen recently. Apparently it closed down over a year ago. The mastermind probably took over the abandoned school in order to start this killing game. Which explains why there aren't any other students here, because it's not a real school. And then there's these serious issues that forced the school to close down in the first place. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... It seems we're really focused on the book. It doesn't seem like it's the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you really doing back here? I hate even having to look at you. Then don't look at me, just listen. Ah, so you noticed me, huh?
Naturally.
Of course, now hurry up and leave. And take her with you. Hey, Byakuya? You remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men, be a woman dominated by a strong man? I never said that. Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say. Get out. And go take a bath, you smell. Don't make me say it again. Go now, before your stench latches onto the entire room. Okay. Dang! Little gosh. He really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. Did he really upset her that much? Byakuya, to go that far. He must really be concerned about me. Honey, no. He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. No, that's not how it works. Hey, Makoto, what do you think? Think about what? Do you think Byakuya and I would be good together? Well, now, I don't really know.
Maybe.
That's true. There's really no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love. Because as soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works. Okay. There might come a day when you understand. Maybe someday. Well, bye. Oh, that's just... okay. Ah, young love. Who would have guessed you would go for someone like him? But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction. That's all you came to say? All of a sudden I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. Oh, it's a free time music. What's up? Oh, we got more free time? There's still some time left in the day. What to do? Free time! Okay, so I guess we maxed out Celeste. So here's the thing. And I said I was gonna explain this in the next episode. Perfect time. The friend that got me into Danganronpa. I don't know if they would want me to say their name. I don't think they would mind either. Maybe they would. Maybe they would. Sarah. There we go. I just want to say like their full name and usernames and stuff, so they don't get, I don't know, a bunch of people. Anyways, the first way, besides just talking about it, was there was this test on Tumblr at the time, back in like 2014 Tumblr, right? It was just a personality test, and it was one of those that assigned each of the characters to like a personality test kind of a thing. So it wasn't like it was super specific, but there was a character I got on that test before I really even knew the franchise, and that was actually Kyoko. So, yeah, that's where we're gonna probably go next, actually, because of that test. The first character I ever learned about. I didn't really look them up, though, but I mean, I learned about them as unspoilery as possible through said friend and stuff. And then I went and played the games, and here we are now playing the games for YouTube. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out with you now.
Why?
Who set all this up, and why did they choose us? There are so many mysteries. Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Yes, we should.
Wow.
I'm in no position to tell you what to do. You're free to do as you wish, right? I mean, you do have the right to tell me to, like, leave you alone. But I have my own way of doing things. I joined Kyoko while she searched the school. We didn't say anything to each other. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Kyoko a present? Yes, everyone's getting a present. If we hang out with them, they're getting a present. I don't know if they're gonna like it, but they're gonna get one. We don't have any tea. We started with the tea with Celeste. Let's go with the coffee for Kyoko then.
Thank you.
Thank you. This really means... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe I'm a little bit good at what I do sometimes on alternating Thursdays. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with that I gave her makes me happy. Uh-oh. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Being trapped in a place like this. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared, being trapped in this insane school.
Correct.
Ah, that's good. That's good?
So...
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. What about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
Wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. You hide, huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open?
Listen.
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. What do you mean by that?
So...
You're afraid of what you might lose, right?
Correct.
But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned
Goodbye.
and left. We are abandoned once more. With that, she was gone. Well, we're just getting to know each other. Maybe next time we'll talk more. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Kyoko's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go! Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem. School announcement, school announcement. Nighttime is quickly approaching, but before it arrives...
Oh no.
All students, please gather in the gym immediately. Emergency! Emergency!
Don't like that. Gather in the gym? Why now all of a sudden? Alright, I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. To the jungle gym, Mr. Popo. Cause Piccolo has no sauce. Oh, Kyoko, did you hear the announcement just now?
Indeed.
Yes. I don't want to go, but we don't have any other choice, right?
Right.
I can't imagine it's going to be good news, but it's not a good idea to defy him here and now.
Goodbye.
So I'm going to go on ahead. I can't really do anything except what Monokuma tells me. What do you mean go on ahead? I can teleport now. I will beat you there. We're going. Don't you worry. Asking us to gather all of a sudden like this, what could he possibly want?
Well...
Indeed. What might await us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain. How is that funny? You can't smile like... Can't you smile like a normal person for once? Like how the housewife in a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode?
What the heck?
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. Which of us is actually messed up? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular. Just admiring, that's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here living in blind denial day after day. I was just admiring how you could live like that and still keep your sanity. It's not that hard, buddy.
What's this?
Just actually dream big. Don't have big legs. I'm not in denial. That reminds me, remember how you kept talking about how the police or whatever would come help us? How'd that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue. Well, that's just...
Huh?
I actually wonder what happened, actually.
Certainly.
It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We're right in the middle of a major urban area. What? The police suck. On the contrary, the mastermind may just be that powerful to take control of even the police.
Could it be?
Oh, this might not be related, but... Then don't say it. Nope, gonna say it.
It's not like some occult
About last night,
mystery.
I was near the main hall, just staring off into space, when all of a sudden, I heard it.
Huh?
Heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know, but if I had to describe it,
Could it be?
it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site?
For serious.
I mean, I could be making that up. I only just barely heard anything. Then you definitely made it up. It must have just been the sound of the ocean in that head of yours. Say what? What you talking about, Toko? Oh, there's less people here. There's the boy. He's arrived. What Hiro heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. That can kind of sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? Ahaha! Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped, my lips are sealed, I'm fully puckered. That's a secret little secret.
And?
Fine, then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you...
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days, my stitching's even losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably because of this ho-hum, boring, old, everyday life. I'm looking forward to something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank? Oh, you're an F rank? Oh, Celeste, get him.
Today, I'm feeling...
The next Blacken hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you've got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore.
Got it.
No matter what you do, I swear to God, we won't. Very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's... embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here.
That would be kind of bad.
I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in the 5th grade. That's not that bad. I feel like that's more and more common than you might think it is. I mean, people definitely outgrow it sooner than later, but like, especially if you're... Here's the thing when you're a kid. I don't think the kids realize how quick water runs through their body. And when you're a kid, you're not drinking soda yet out the yin yang. So, like, if you're just drinking water, like, right before bed and stuff, I feel like that's a more common possibility to happen than you might think. Especially when you don't know that if you're in a dream. If you have a dream and, like, for example, you're really hungry or you need to use the bathroom, that's usually a sign that you're actually hungry or actually need to use the bathroom. But because you're not lucid dreaming, you don't always be like, oh, I should probably wake up. So, I mean, you know, stuff happens. What? How? How did you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all of your deepest, darkest, most embarrassing secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van strapped with a loudspeaker and spill all the beans. Yeah! Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? There's not a secret I think I have that I would want to kill over, though, to be honest. So that's what you meant by motivate. Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant. Trust me, none of you want that stuff to be revealed, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if I really have deep, dark secrets, but I mean, there's probably stuff that I probably still wouldn't tell people, but I wouldn't kill somebody to keep it secret. Like, if it came out, it just came out, and be like, okay, whatever. What'd you say?
Count on it.
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone over this kind of a thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. No, Monokuma. We're not the same, you and I. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff. That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets, just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed, fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths. I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet with this one. I mean, yeah, having those secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing, but that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to me!
Good news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea!
You hear me?
Why don't we just all confess the secrets in those envelopes right here, right now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down
Okay,
and
so
listen.
my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
As for me,
Neither do I. Not because it's unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Oh?
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
Come on.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
honestly,
As I said.
Here we go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Say what?
That's what you get for pushing. I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I really don't want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's gonna kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret's so bad you'd kill someone to keep. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop all this secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed is gonna be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more. Okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but... Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Sorry.
As such, it is officially nighttime.
Time.
Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bite. Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with an anxiety I couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets or memories you don't want anyone to know about? Way to connect to the outside world? Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle... Geez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. What I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Oh no. The Monokuma Theater, what a tragedy. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active, I mean. For example, the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with cold, calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action, that's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Oh no. the Monokuma theaters are always dropping hints about stuff. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning!
Why? Why are you here and why are you suddenly like 7 feet tall? Look how big he is compared to the bed right there. He could pick us up by our whole legs with his one hand. I'm just kidding. Obviously, that's not true. I hope. Poo, 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 poo. Nice reaction. I'm glad you didn't disappoint. But what? What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up. So instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the heck for? Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue, like somebody on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you to find out. Good luck. Something's happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No what ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Run, Makoto, run. Ah, Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. You're the only ones here? Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim into the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to drive that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be that. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is?
What the heck?
Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
It's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Freaking Byakuya. Is someone dead in the pool? Wouldn't like the chlorine erase fingerprints and stuff? Huh? The door's open, but aren't they supposed to be locked? What, Monokuma? What, you despicable bear? You brilliantly
For this
despicable bear.
investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
There's no doors that are really locked to me already, right? Investigation?
It's all clear now.
Just as I thought. Byakuya?
I see.
Judging from what he said, there can be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. I mean, I guess they're unlocked. He was murmuring. He was muttering as if only talking to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. And then that moment, time seemed to freeze. Ah, no. Bloodlust. Jeez, in the morning. That's bad. What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at, but as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Boy's life. Deadly Life, Boy's Life of Despair, Chapter 2. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand, with his slinky long legs just bouncing into view. Okay, most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Look, Jiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my mind in my head... Hey, I heard screaming. Does something... Chihiro? Yeah.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the heck was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka, so you didn't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is...
Naturally.
Dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round up everyone. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all had passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Dang, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Heck, man.
What
The heck is this? It's a dream. It's a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Shut up. Well, I'm supposed to talk to... Oh, man. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there on the wall. The word bloodlust had been written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. Bloodlust. But you know, the thing about writing bloodlust in blood doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And that nickname did, and then what nickname did the internet give them? This serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous across all the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? For real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Oh, that's right. She doesn't like the sight of blood or something, right? Why? 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 Boosh. Kadunk. She fainted? That did not sound good. It's Toko. Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I remember she said she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. Hemo? Isn't this in violation of school rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. You don't have to carry nobody, no.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she had heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Whoa. Was that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? No.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The road has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well.
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stuttering's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything's not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Oh, she totally ignored me. Very well. Take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Also, I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation, the mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, you surely realize that.
Don't make me repeat
There's no
myself.
question that your hero was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate. What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. No thanks, buddy. It's all an Audi belly button anyways, don't pride yourself on that. Actually, I don't have anything either, sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? Sorry, I just taste iron in my mouth. I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
Yeah, like my throat is bleeding. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tip-top best in this investigation.
no way.
You really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
naturally.
How can I not be? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon.
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body's an object?
Piece of shit!
Hero wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya says. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
that's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims, if we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? No rule has been added to the regulations menu.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is
Farewell for now.
waiting
I'll
for
catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm going to get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow into the afterlife. Quickly follow her into the afterlife. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. Find a way out. First of all, I better check the Monokuma file to see what's exactly going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered at the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. Dang, that's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nice, Monokuma file 2 has been added. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation, huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited issue, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. Well, it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Alright. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
The more I look, the more strange it seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you wanted to say? I wonder about that. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and it has a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't manage it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet sections of your handybook. Handybook? It's not a handybook though. Can we finally talk to others? Yeah. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise, but according to the Monokuma file, she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she have really been able to exercise that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night.
However,
Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it all. Talk about it, right? All, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she actually had that more than once, or she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls weren't all that strong. Most girls aren't all that... Come on, Makoto, not you too. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about all that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help but wonder what it might be. Like, both of y'all just turn to your, like, left and say that same sentence to Sakura. I just feel like... I feel like that wouldn't be a good idea, because, you know, it's not true. Now, I believe it's all about time for us to move on. Huh, ready?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. You're so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I want to talk to Kyoko. Fine. So this is our next location. Oh, this place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Imagine this. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? Has he become domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yep, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through, correct? While the door is unlocked?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's handbook is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to snip out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow something for someone else, then that means they would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own self. Oh, speaking of sleepy, I've been recording for like 7 hours. I'm getting kind of sleepy too.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? Probably. The mailbox. We have mail. Dead mail. Mail time? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside of it? Oh, there is. It's an e-handbook. Oh, wait a second. No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Oh, I found them. All right, cool. Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then the 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and it did. Sayaka Mizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. While only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited, borrowing someone else's handbook is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name on it when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Oh yeah. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for a handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey!
Really angry!
What? That e-handbook is established to student life here. Is essential to student life here. Critical, integral, instrumental, and super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and it is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. It wouldn't do crap. I can't, my throat feels really painful trying to do this one. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have a single weak point. It does?
I can't hear
But it's
you.
a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness was before, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think this handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Even the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniably fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about this still bothers me. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth section's bullet of your handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Well, you? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite? Certainly. I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit behind this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack? Right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up with them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. The words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay, so we did all this.
Don't make me repeat.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you that Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
all clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Something like that. Really? Hey, you two. Big trouble. I need your help.
I don't have time.
We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's emergency. Okay, then what is it, though? An emergency. What happened?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she's acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very
This
strange.
is Toko. I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. Yeah. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's heading to the dorms. Toko's room, most likely. You're right. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's the matter? What's the emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we took Toko to her room so she could lay down. After a while, she came back to check. We came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try just talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Hurry up and do it. Might as well give it a shot. Ding dong! The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. A roar of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive it out. The killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Uh-oh. It doesn't make sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to burst down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Did she think the same thing as Byakuya? Did she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Homeboy, get your giraffe legs moving and do something, stilt man. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. No, you're gonna talk to Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Byakuya!
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Genocide Jack have control ever again, huh? When Byakuya couldn't... Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing we can do. Let's get back to our investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, it means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Sped away, or did he walk? And because he's just so much taller than you, it feels like when you're short that everyone's just always running fast. And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Door? If I remember, on this side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Oh, wow. Oh, how about this? Oh, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place. I'd say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's so many files stuffed in the shelf. What are all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover the value for yourself. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using at the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. And it gave me a mono coin. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye, I need to select that file, huh?
That's right.
That's the report on presidential assassinations. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling what crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking in it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. There's a ton of thick file stuff in the bookshelf. If you're thinking about looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing that any normal person would never want to look at ever again. Be careful. Oh, what do you mean? All those files are investigative reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents too, for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, that's not it. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes just to show how much power Hope Speak Academy truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use, I can't keep up with all this, it's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anymore in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? These documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Hold on a second, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. Not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Takami family have access to a variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other
I already
words,
told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels this world has backwards and forwards. So whenever I have the time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading those reports had always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. And as he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding Genocide Jack case has been compiled here. Because there are so many, allowing me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics of every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. That's exactly the way what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By other accounts, nobody in the media were ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, yep, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in
The
other
culprit
words-
isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words,
That's right, there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself amongst the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is... such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking around amongst us? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. No thanks, punk. Yeah, I got just that case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at what it is in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. As I reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected, the names of Genocide Jack's victims ran for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Isai, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida no Naohisha? Sorry. Wait. No, that's Takefumi. Takeshi Masamune? Yudo Yumijima. There was no end to it. The one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killing took place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So in other words,
The key point here is the culprit may well have been a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV, or like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't, I don't know, I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack file case has been added to the truth bullet sections of your handbook.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going. You know, where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya? As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we were going to be working together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as asked me to join him, he cut me off. And in the end, I felt like I was just playing something getting tossed around. I was some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I'll have to find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go and investigate one more time. I have to get back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room, and I have to check the boys' locker room too. The others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything that I can. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? No, yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really, what did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boys she likes, right? Right. I don't think so. Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's gonna be? Cool. Well, I'm here to investigate these places first. I'm right here. That's a different poster. Oh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't seem quite to fit into the boys' locker room. That's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room carpet has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then.
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro's e-handbook has been added. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyways. Let's see. Chihiro's hands were bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up, kind of like a crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug? Wait, so this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's that's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about them, either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does it all mean? Status of the dead body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Well, the one thing that most likely will tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay, then. There is? Ah, of course.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being is unforgivable. What a wretched beast would do such thing? I cannot forgive this. That's the bloodstained poster. The bloodstained poster is both through the noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of the popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would there have been? Anyone have been to do that? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Talk to Sakura. I already talked to Sakura, so I just had to talk to her again, huh? Then why let me leave? Don't let me leave the locker room. Never mind. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? Of course. Use it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' locker room, girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters. I see.
However,
There is something that is bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein and coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with the coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now. Of course. Exactly, I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. That's annoying. But I get it, I guess. I'm here for this. Oh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord's not long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. That's right, Byakuya was using the extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... a library desk has been added. The desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed the thing from over here and put it over there. And it's sure dark over there. Where's the file? Where would the file be? I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack case file. I know it's around here somewhere. It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? And the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Oh boy. Alright, Celeste. We are coming for you. This? Hello. There you are. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought about talking, the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually.
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Wait, really?
Indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
She stuffed the jacket in her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appears she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. But weren't you out then? That's how you saw them? You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there's no trace of a track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Celeste's account has been added to the truth bullet sections of your handbook.
Actually.
Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Wait, really?
Indeed.
That was right before nighttime. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, wait, why are you here? Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out and she keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna go back as soon as I'm done eating. It wasn't exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Wait, really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Well, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with any of the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her tried to invite Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. She was just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't that kind of weird to be shy around your own sex but totally fine with the opposite sex? Not really. Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Aoi's account has been added. Bing bong bong wa bing bong wa bing bong ding dong bing bong ding dong bing bong. Ah yes, at long last.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Ahem, so is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here. And Toko is... You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie
do?
dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible. You are terrible. So now everybody's here, right? Okay then, hustle on the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm, so meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Is it you? You ready? We doing this? Is it you?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Well then.
You?
Shall we go?
Shall we begin? Oh, was it you?
Very
Miss Fujisagi, I must admit, for being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Of course, just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. I don't know why the killer did what they did, but I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? Was it you? Was it you?
Hey, come on.
Kentoko, man. What's got her so worked up? There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I don't think it's merely shock enough. I don't think shock is enough to explain it. I guess it wasn't much help after all on this one. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your large it can take you. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. We have a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked through the elevator on shaky legs. And with each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. And I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, we arrived at Circus Baby's Pizzeria. No, I'm just kidding. It came to a sudden stop. Ooh, what a spicy looking room. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're raring to go. I gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
grills,
Everyone,
chills,
please find your
grills.
assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. But I don't know which video will be next. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So until next time, take care and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.